Welcome back to Let's Play Go Nippon 2016 edition. It's been nearly 10 days since the previous recording. It's the 29th. Well, by the end of this recording, depending on length, I suppose it could potentially be the 30th, because it's like 11 as I'm recording here, roundabouts in the night. And like the reason, like I recorded the previous recording, like previous 3 parts in one sitting on the 20th, and it was at that point where I thought, holy shit, I've recorded 5 parts, and then I was like, no, that's not how we do things on this channel though, is it? I usually record like, you know, like kind of more up to date instead of recording too much in advance. So it was like, no, hold it. I was also like, oh, no, hold it, because for the second location to go, I think I'm going to have you viewers decide on that one. So when we get to that decision, I'm going to stop the recording, essentially, for this part, and call it a part, and wait until, like, the next day that I have uploading, and wherever you viewers voted on, if any of you even do, will be the next location. Otherwise I'll just choose it myself. I've also checked out my original playthrough of the original on my main channel and the 2015 edition on this channel, the LP After Dark Upper 2 and before kind of was JoJo. Kind of like to kind of see which locations I've actually been to, including previous ones. So I've got a bit of an idea of what ones I've listed. But anyways, let's begin the second day. It's morning. I guess I'm still a little jet lagged. I feel completely exhausted. You know, I mean, it's always seems to be a habit that I ramble a lot, particularly at the start of a video, it seems. What have you noticed, like, or at least with me anyway, I find when I'm trying to go to sleep, freaking sudden surge of energy in my mind's all like, alright, let's do shit, right? And the rest of me just like, nah, I'm trying to sleep. It's like, what? But man, there's so much you could do. You could write a song. You could even freaking study, but you could do this and that and this and that. And like, I'm trying to sleep here. As soon as I wake up, like hours later, I'm just like, I feel like shit and feel like sleeping, even though I just slept for hours. I mean, what's up with that shit? But anyway, my time in Japan is limited, so I can't stay in bed all day. I've got to get up right away and get ready for another outing. Also noticed that since remember the first and second part, that was the first recording session, and the other 3 parts were the second recording session. But notice a difference there. Like in the first 2 parts, I was speaking Japanese a lot more than I was in the other 3 recordings. I mean, I spoke a bit of Japanese, read it, you know, in Japanese essentially, but not near as much in the first 2 parts. And I haven't done this accidentally since that first recording session. Anyways, I wonder where they'll take me today. Well, that's up to you, man. It's also up to you, viewers, because that's how I'm gonna do this one. I think there's like 3 locations. If it's anything like the other 2 versions, then there's 3 locations you get to choose, and then it goes on to something else, essentially. I wonder if there's more added for, like, to extend it. I have no idea what to really expect, to be honest. I bet it'll be fun. But first, I'd better wash my face and wake up. Ohio. Oh my, achievement unlocked. You know, it'd be funny if the achievement unlocked just showed her ass or something. Are you kidding? What are you saying, idiots? Nani? Would you mind closing the door? Go back! damn it, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even knock. I really shouldn't be talking so loudly. It's the middle of the goddamn night. But Makoto, as I had expected, she's got quite the figure. I mean, now's not the time to be thinking about that. Go inside! Jiggly boobs! Just like, oh, come on inside again! I was just tired, so I forgot to knock. I wasn't trying to walk in on you on purpose or anything like that. I mean, well, I don't know. I would say, there's their home. They don't need to lock the door or anything when in the bathroom or anything like that. But I do that anyway. Was there no lock on the door? I mean, the bathroom. If you're getting changed, you're go to the toilet, you have a bath or a shower or wherever, you lock the door. Isn't that kind of how it usually goes? I guess some people don't. I suppose. I know. I guess they probably expect people to just knock on the door. Anyways. That face. So I'm really sorry. So, please. I don't blame you. There's no lock on the washroom door, so you couldn't help it. Oh, so they don't have a lock on it. Please forgive me. Or whatever. It was just an accident, right? Look at that, man. That sounds like a mouthful, doesn't it? Fuka Koroyoku Nandesho. That was easy. I don't know about that one, though. Of course, if I was going to do it on purpose, I would have taken a closer... Hey? Nothing at all. Yeah, it was just an accident. Total act of God. Where is that? Did he actually say act of God in there? I think God is kami or something like that, right? But it doesn't seem to be in there, so maybe it's different wording, I know. Even though I was the victim of it. Hi. Well, it wasn't your fault this time, so I'll forgive you. For real? Honto? Yes, but please be more careful next time. Sure, I swear, it'll never happen again. Got down on that. For a minute there, I thought she was going to say that having a guy under their roof was too dangerous, and I couldn't stay here anymore. It's like, I'm afraid you're gonna have to find a hotel. But... Remember, I'm taking your word for it. If it was Aki-chan you walked in on, I don't know what would have happened to you. Foreshadowing is what will happen to you. Well, what that is, essentially. No kidding. If I walked in on Akira changing... Just thinking about it makes me shiver. Shiver me timbers. Huh? Alright. Good morning, you guys are up early. You know, that's a thing with that, isn't it? Ohio means good morning, but then it's I suppose it's more a formal way to say Ohio gozaimasu. It's weird, really, isn't it? It's just in regular old English. Well, actually, no, that is true, actually. We have the same in English, don't we? It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's just the Japanese equivalent of it, isn't it? It's like when people just say konnichiwa, that is hello, but it also means good afternoon. So you've got to get it the right time of day to use it, haven't you? If it's morning, you say Ohio. If it's afternoon, you say konnichiwa. If it's evening, you say konbanwa. And if you're saying good night, you say oyasumi. Oyasumi nasai. I think that was how it is. Although I think that, I don't know. Anyways. Ohio, I just woke up a little early. Nani? Was it? Did something happen? Well now, there's that face again. Sorgane. Makoto, don't tell her. Nani, eat something up. Nani, anyway, I'm super hungry. What about you, Makoto? I am. Sone and I. Questions. Phew. Makoto's not gonna rat me out, but this kind of thing is bad to my heart. Saying that, and all I can think of when he said that is Katawa Shoujo. Yeah, that would be, well actually, would this type of thing really, I don't know. I wonder how Isao would react in this type of situation. I mean, he actually does legitimately have a heart condition, but I don't think he'd be like, oh man, kind of like, actually do anything like that. It's more of just be like, no, the situation's under control. Then again, compare this protagonist to Hisao from Katawa Shoujo, they've got different personalities, really. They're kind of different. Which is nice, because a lot of protagonists just seem the same. So it's kind of nice to see a bit of a variety. Characters that actually have a few different characteristics rather than just being typical kind of like, oh yes, I'm nice to all the girls and that's about it. It's just like, I mean, sure, Sao was kind of like that, and he does say to be like that, but he actually felt like he actually had personality, you know. Anyways. This part's gonna be short, isn't it? Well, here it is. Breakfast is ready. Oh my. Alright. Korewa. Rice miso soup. Miso soup, a protein-packed Japanese breakfast soup usually made with tofu and seaweed. I've never had miso soup before. I remember trying seaweed once. Like, I think it was at a market or something. And I did not particularly like the taste, to be honest. I'm not sure if I've ever had tofu, though. But who knows, maybe miso soup tastes nice, I don't know, I've never tried it. I forgot to buy bread yesterday, but it's nice to do this every once in a while. Right? Wow, this is... I guess you realize that I wanted to eat a Japanese-style breakfast yesterday. You really forgot to buy it. What? Honey? Nothing. I was just wondering why you didn't tell us to pick some up when we went shopping last night. Her voice was different there. I told you, I just forgot. But you checked over the shopping list so carefully. That's it. Silly Aki-chan. I wonder if you did this especially for... I did not. I just felt like making it. Really, I thought it was because you didn't have any bread. I didn't have bread, and I just felt like making it. And all that. Akira, Makoto. I literally just uploaded the previous part, like, maybe an hour ago, or something like that. Yeah, it must have been an hour ago. And, like, even in that part, it was the same thing. It was like, Makoto. It's like, I always think of that. Anytime it's like, Akira, ... or Makoto, ... It's just, I mean, look at that. That's double the dots right there on the top. Come on, knock it off and eat up before your food gets cold, okay? Itadakimasu! Come on, eat up! Itadakimasu!
Itadakimasu!
That reminds me. Was it part 2 or 3? Like, it was one bit like this right at the top where it says Itadakimasu. It like separated the suit, it had like a dash right between it, which influenced the way I ended up saying it. And I went, Itadakimasu! And when I did this, you know what? I've never actually played the games from the main series, despite the fact that I've had one of the games from the series in question. I haven't got around to playing it. Is the Sigia, I think it's called. I've actually heard it though, because Trinity Universe uses, like, I played that and it's got characters from it. But Trini, it sounds exactly like him, the way I say it. He has, like, his character, like, whoever voice acts him, the Japanese version, likes to pronounce the C like the way I did in part 2 or 3, where it's like, itadakimasu. I don't know, I found that kind of random. So, what do you want to do today? Don't say huh, I'm talking about sightseeing. Oh, yeah, that's. Where do I want to... that's speaking normally. Let's see, where do I want to go today? Today I want to go, I'm going to take a convenient map. Oh, it does. It crosses out ones that we've already been to, obviously. Okay, so now, let's go over things. I'm not going to choose a location, because I'm going to leave it up to you viewers. But let's first go over a few facts I confirmed. Is it this one? A district characterized by high-class stores and office buildings. Its business district is on par with Shinjuku for its nightlife. I think this may have been the first location I went to in my original playthrough of the original on the main channel. But you know, in the original version they didn't have the characters animated, so there was no movement. So maybe it'd be different. I don't know. I don't know if they changed them or not. Where is it? I also went to Akihabara in my original playthrough on the main channel. I can confirm that as well. I'm pretty sure I've been there as well. Pretty sure, because I went in the first or second one. I haven't actually been to Shinjuku in any of the LPs. I've been to Shibuya in the previous LP, called the Mountain Cow. And I went to Ginza, apparently. Oh, wait, maybe it's... like, I don't know if it's this one or this one. Actually, I know we went to Ginza, but I don't know if I'm just mixing up in this one we haven't actually gone to. We've been to Ginza, we've been to Kabukiza. Ginza was in the original one. What other ones? I know there was another one. Is that it? A pleasant surfing spot with a heavy Japanese atmosphere. It's a very popular tourist attraction. I'm not sure, I might have gone there, but I can't remember. Did we go to Tokyo? No, we didn't go to Tokyo Sky Tree. I mean, I showed a bit of it in, like, just part of it, because when I went through I found it kind of random, but we didn't technically go there. We went somewhere else. You know what? A second. Hey, look at that! Look how different it is. It's part 2 from my original playthrough. And yeah, it's like, you only have 6 locations, so they've like gradually added more on, obviously. Remember Kantar pointer? So we went to Ginza, that was the first location. Let me just see what the other one is. Yeah, it looks like I did. I picked Ikebukuro, Ginza, and Akihabara. And in my other one, back here. So, I've been here, and I've been here, I've been here, I've been here, and I've been here, and here. If there's 3 locations per Let's Play that I've done, because it's like, for each playthrough you get like 3 choices of locations. And I like, with these, I don't like LP every possible scenario. I just like happen to notice like the expanded version, so like it gives you another opportunity to revisit it with some other locations to choose from. So the first one, first location was Ginza, a high-class shopping district full of famous world-renowned brands, followed by the classic Akihabara, Tokyo's biggest electric town. It's famous for being a center of otaku culture. And that one was followed up by Ikebukuro, the second largest business district after Shinjuku. In recent years, female otaku have become the primary focus, and it is known as the Fujoshi Holy Land. Fujoshi, I've heard that before. Fujoshi. Is that a Yoi thing, like, I forget. You know, with, like, people that, like, put pretty much, like, any two male anime characters and make them a couple and stuff like that. I think that's, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking something different. I don't care! So that was the first one. Second playthrough, I went to Shibuya straight away. That was the first one, I remember that. Second location... shit, I forget. Oh wait, it was Mount Takao, yeah. And then there was the Kabukiza. So, we've got our choices here. These choices, you could pretty much pick any of them, really. Even the ones that I've gone through before, it doesn't really matter. I'm just leaving you viewers up to decide on the locations. Let's have a look at our options. Going through ones like, let's go over the ones that we haven't listed then. Nakano, a subculture holy land with a different vibe from Akihabara. Sounds interesting. Shinjuku, Japan's largest business district. It's known as the city that never sleeps and has an especially lively nightclub. I think I said in my original playthrough that I'd actually played through this one, but I haven't actually played through it, you know, in any of the LPs. This one, which I thought we'd gone through, I guess it's because of, like, the tall buildings. I mean, look at that. They kind of both have tall, glass-looking buildings here. So I got confused anyway. A district categorized by high-class stores and office buildings, its business district is on par with Shinjuku for its nightlife. The Ponji Rikujian, a Japanese garden with over 300 years of history. It's famous for its azaleas and the whipping cherry tree. Yanaka, a Shikomachi town with a retro vibe. It's famous for its shopping strip. And of course, Tokyo Sky Tree, a broadcast tower that spans 634 meters high, contains a shopping mall, aquarium, planetarium, all of various attractions. Fancy. Shibamata, a temple town full of Shitamachi atmosphere. It's famous as the filming site of the Tora-san movies. Interesting. Asakusa, a classic sightseeing spot with a heavy Japanese atmosphere. It's a very popular tourist attraction. And there's also Tokyo. Tokyo's front door, a business town full of sightseeing spots. And Fiji, a giant market known as Tokyo's Kitchen. Not only is it popular among industry professionals, but by regular people too. What shall be the next location? I am letting you viewers choose from any of them. It doesn't even matter if it's ones we've been through. Like, you could be like, oh, let's go to Akihabara. Just like, even though I've been on that one in the original LP. Doesn't matter. Heck, you could even be like, oh, let's go back to Shibuya, even though that was in the previous one. Or whatever, just pick any of them. These are all your choices. And what I'm going to do is essentially like go into like time-wise, when this part is uploaded, you'll have from the time it's uploaded till you'll have the next day as well, the entire next day to decide as well, and then the day after that, when I upload the next part, would be kind of like the deadline essentially. I don't know, just essentially whenever during that day, when I'm just like, I'll like check to see if there's any other comments, and then I'll just like, okay, time to record, and that would be when I make the choice. So I like pick whatever one's been chosen, which one's like more popular choice, or if it's like multiple ones, then I don't know, I'll have to do something else to kind of like decide from them. Otherwise, if there is no comments or anything like that, then I'll just pick it my own, you know, just go with whatever. So that's that. Let's actually save here. and I shall see you next time, viewers. So, yeah. See you next time, viewers. You choose, and we'll go to the next location. Who will it be? Where will it be as well? It's just like, who will it be? That we will actually go with. That is up to you to decide as well. Well, not really. It's up to whatever location, really, isn't it? But you get to decide that, so you do kind of get to decide on that as well, I guess. But anyways, we'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.